1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hold on. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think it looks a little bit better than before. Alright, everybody, make sure you use this time to get your snacks, get your drinks. We'll be going in live very soon, okay? I hope to actually see you all there. avatar. Okay, there it is. How's it, everybody? Welcome to the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Mikota Neely, and thank you guys for waiting for me to come back live. It is so good to see you guys here today. Did you guys actually eat well? Did you guys rested well? Did you guys have a good day today? If not, I hope your day will actually I hope this stream will actually make your day a bit more brighter and better. If not, you can just sit back and relax, okay? It's good to see you guys here today. I'm doing alright, though as of late I'm kind of having trouble trying to sleep proper, but I'm sure that I'll figure something out later tonight if I could. It's just that for the past couple nights, I'm trying my best to fall asleep proper, but lately that's kind of been of a tall order, but I'll be fine eventually. I did manage to get myself something that actually helped me get the energy I need for today. Professor Paladine, hi, welcome back. Emma Marine, Boy Splatty, welcome back, welcome back. It's good to see you again. And Soul Burner, hi, Emma Marine. Courier Dan, hey, welcome back. I'm doing good. I just had a bowl of cereal, a bowl of oatmeal. Well, that's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm trying my best to actually get oatmeal back into my life. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of it when I was a kid, but maybe as I'm getting older and learn that you can implement oatmeal into other forms, you can. I learned to actually make it work. Especially since earlier today, I actually made myself. Heat up a good portion of my baked banana oats that I've made earlier this week. It really did actually help me out when it comes to making breakfast real fast. Plus, it's actually a really good meal to make. Let's see. I'm doing good. Okay, but yes, today we're actually gonna get ourselves back into this the thick of it by doing this commission, if you will. For those who have actually seen this stream before, I have actually done an order for Courier Dan, who is currently here into the stream, where we actually get to draw a reference sheet by their other Super Saiyan OC. So, how about we actually get into the podium right now, and let's actually get back and let's actually get to it, shall we? Okay, so for those who actually need a little bit... Oh, wait, hold on a second. I need to undeafen Discord so that way... So, yeah. For those who kind of want a bit of a refresher, we did ourselves the first step of doing a reference sheet order, and that is which is us getting to make the dynamic pose of this character, if you will. This is Courier Dan's character, Yam? I think it's Yam. Okay, right now I have done plenty of work when it comes to the rendering off stream, and, I think I went a little bit too ham on the rendering. I said to myself, let's just try our best to shade a few spots, and let's call it a day. I kinda went really too ham. Oh, hey, afternoon, what's good?
Damn, she thick.
Yep. Hold on, let me get you out of that podium.
Muscular. Like, you sure that's right, dude? Because look at those muscles.
I mean, I think I went a little bit too ham on the muscle rendering.
I can tell you have a type.
Well, I do like muscles. But I think, try to pull this off and is not easy, but I think I did well. But then again, I don't know. What do you guys think?
You definitely did the muscles really well. Like, I'd say this is possibly one of the most advanced cases.
But Courier Dan, what do you think of this? What do you think of this so far? Did I actually do your character justice in terms of the muscle definition and bunch? I mean, when it comes to rendering the muscles, the legs are the ones that I had a little bit of a tricky thing to work with, because leg muscles are different in their own breed. But yeah, if I want to actually get good when it comes to rendering rendering all that, I think I did well, did I?
You did. But
Hmm.
I also have a bonus question.
Yes?
Where is a watermelon? If you're wondering why I'm being so active, it's because I'm not only celebrating, but it may also have something to do with that what happened during said qualification.
Ah, that's fair. Alright, now that we're actually done with doing the rendering of the dynamic pose, we're gonna go straight away when it comes to doing the front and back pose, which I've actually got situated right here. I did this thing yesterday. I've yet to do the back pose, but that's something we could actually do when we get the chance on doing that, shall we? Let's see.
Alright.
Hold on a second. But before we could continue, I need to make some bits of tweaks here and there. Especially when it comes to her fists, if you will. Because I think I kind of have a bit of look at that smile. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I'm actually glad that you're enjoying this so far, Courier Dan. I hope I actually did your character justice. I know it's not Akira Toriyama style, but I hope that it's still enough to actually do the work, if you will.
Hmm.
Let's see.
How's your day been going?
My day is fine. I kind of woke up late today because, as of late, I had trouble sleeping.
Oh.
Like, it's getting a little bit harder for me to fall asleep, fall asleep in time as of late, but I'm trying my best. Okay, hold on a second. Did Gremlin have her swim day? Yeah. She's actually having her swim day, and, I think if anything, if we cut her in time, you might actually get the chance to see what she, actually has prepared for swim day, if you will. I had a feeling that when it comes to summer, taking Gremlin out to, a sort of swim day, be it the pool, the beach, or a giant mega kiddie pool, that should be enough for her. And doing major justice. That's all right. I asked because I wanted you to do it. Aw, thank you.
Oh.
Is it the heat? Yes, the heat is really getting really bad to Gremlin. So long as we actually take her out to, we put her in something that's really cool for her to splash in, she should be fine and happy. Okay,
Tell me, has she stopped using the fridge as her second home?
she's slowly getting there.
Hmm.
I need a closed fist that is on the front for reference because fists are something I'm still struggle when it comes to getting it right. Hold on. I think I got something. Okay. We're gonna flip you upside down. We're gonna flip you to the side. And we're gonna use you as reference for basically this. Okay.
Fist.
Yeah. I mean.
Huh.
Hmm?
Oh, no. Carry on. Sorry.
It's not a Super Saiyan character without them clenching fists.
I'm surprised. It's kind of like a would you say it's like a form of greeting at this rate? Or a form of just their normal way, just them being chill? Clenched fist?
Not really when it comes to combat, yeah. We should definitely need to get you some time to watch Dragon Ball for sure. Because I know you're
Although
aware of it through cultural osmosis, but it's a whole different case when you watch it for yourself.
I've just been sat here drinking tea for like the last 6 months, waiting for you guys to kidnap me for this.
It's just that timing has not been our favorable
I
thing as
mean,
of late.
hey, that's okay. I mean, I just have all the time in the world. Like, after all, I just got my barista qualifications.
Oh, and I take that you still need a couple more years of schooling before you're official.
No, well, officially, I can, like, qualify as a barista, but, if I wanted to be, like, qualified in, like, multiple places outside of the country, then I would have to do another course for that.
Ah, okay, fair enough. And
I mean,
yes.
oh, sorry.
No,
I
no,
was
no.
just due to the fact that, the reason why I'm celebrating is because I just got that qualification, and two, I'm wired off espresso because I had to taste it.
Oh, neat. Okay. Let's see. I meant the heat was affecting your ability to fall asleep. It's not really, but it's more like my mind is really what's affected most when it comes to me struggling to sleep.
Yeesh.
Face, ink, body. Okay, that'll do. In all honesty, how big this list there, you have a lot to show, Afton. I mean, you have a lot to show, Afton. Oh, yep, pretty much.
What's on that list currently?
I think we may need to recap that again because it's been a while.
Yeah, I have like the list that I have on the side because I literally wrote it in a note. We got Dragon Ball, Full Metal Alchemist, the entire JoJo Bizarre Adventure series. Anything else I'm missing?
Nothing comes to mind right now, but I'm sure that'll change. I'm sure it'll come to us when we need I'm sure it'll come to us eventually.
Likely. It always does.
Let's see. I held off on Gremlin Redeems because I didn't want to risk her chances at swim day. It's a few things, but not a means to spirit saboteur. Well, I think it's better. I think when it comes to summoning gremlins, so long as it's not like as long as it's not as early like really early right off the stream, that it should be good. Maybe after 30 or so minutes, it should be okay to bring forth gremlin. I mean, give her a little minute. Give her a little bit of moments. I'm sure afterwards she'll be fine. In a second, I need the whip right here for the lash count. Okay, I will give her a twack. Gremlin needs time to charge. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, alright, lashes. Okay, the lash is just about right. Okay. You could make a temporary removal of the Gremlin Redeem for at least 1 hour or so and then reactivate it later. I would, but I'm kind of preoccupied as we speak when it comes to hosting the stream as is.
Can't mods get rid of redeems or silence them temporarily?
Yeah, but right now my only mod is currently at work.
Ah, damn. I mean, there are other options, but yeah, I don't want to push anything.
Hello!
Oh, hi Jay.
Hey, what's up?
I'm currently doing a commission right now. I'm trying to continue where I left off.
Okay. What are we working on?
Courier Dan's OC for the reference sheet order.
Ah. Doing more stuff with his saying, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I really need to do I need to actually watch a video on the species analysis of scions.
Sans. It's kind of pronounced as Sans, but you're okay.
Did you do that on purpose?
Hey, listen. Yes, okay, hold on a second. Let's see. AJ, say hello to the mindly cooler for, okay, sorry. Sorry, Jay, but chat has spoken.
I just got here, darn it!
Where are you? There you are. And that was your last word, so sorry.
Man.
At least now I'm not being put in the jar for the time being.
Okay, 20 minutes until laundry's done and then I return to my place. Alrighty then.
You know what? You know what, Afton? You know what?
What? What's happening?
I don't know, but it's, the build-up is something else.
Yeah, Jay's quiet. That's not good.
Frick, it's on cooldown. I was gonna redeem it. I was gonna redeem it and have you put him on the key rack.
Oh.
Nice try. Nice try.
I don't suppose I could make that request as a patron of the inn.
In a moment, let me try to get this chin right. Okay, it's just that's a little bit, her chin is a little bit different in how I actually... I think that looks kinda okay. Kinda. Sorta. Maybe. No, it's bothering me.
No. I here's the thing, it's a sharper jawline. That's the problem. You were making it too wide.
Okay, so,
Innkeeper!
No! Hey, okay! How? Hi, Shads.
Hello, Shots.
Excuse me?
Yodel.
Oh, I don't have the right identification, do I?
Wormst?
There we go.
Oh, it's him again. Okay.
Unbreakable?
Why am I not
No,
surprised?
not today. Now what?
Hold on a second.
This is just...
Don't mind me. I'm streaming at the same time as the innkeeper.
What? I'm sorry? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, dog pause. Wait, dog pause. Hold on, let me just hear that real fast and lose it. Okay, there's an ad going on it when I just clicked on that. Okay. Okay, hold on a
And
second.
thank you, Zero, for the 37 months, and thank you for being an acolyte to our realm.
Oh.
Good on them.
Oh. Okay, let me take a good listen to get. I just want to take a gander and listen! Why would you throw me more ads, Twitch?
Oh.
You seem exasperated, innkeeper.
If anything, I'm more severely disappointed. Okay, hold on, let me listen to that again. For the love of God! You know what? No, son, this. I'm going back to my window. Bollocks of this. Okay, let's see. I know ads are annoying as balls, but at the same time, they actually really do help well when it comes to small streamers like me and Shads and Fu and Ellie
and me
and Jay
and me
and a good chunk of our friends in the inn. I mean,
The vast majority of us are small streamers here,
Yeah?
but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
What is this comment from Mercy? Would hold off on the holy water, Jasper. Already sprayed some of the innkeeper once and it surprisingly stung me.
What the fuck? No! No! Oh my... Who said that? Who actually... Oh my lord. Oh.
Wait,
I
who's
think
that
we're
wrong?
easy keeping track of two chats, isn't it, innkeeper?
Okay.
Or should I say ASMR?
Well, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, that's not exactly a secret anymore.
No! I mean... It would... What? That ASMR bit is a public secret at this point. Other than that, well... I still also have some level of secrets here and there that I don't really share out in the public. Yet. At least some that I'm willing to spill when I finally got enough strength. Okay. Maybe the gremlin can cook up with her own alchemy of holy water and then make it really sting? I don't know. I mean, it's... The gremlin who is able to be really smart with Turkish delight is one thing. I'm a little bit afeared of what she can actually do if she were able to give if she were able to have the resources.
Say? Let's test this mad genius out.
What are you doing?
No. No.
No, I'm not gonna give them anything at all, but I'm just saying, why don't we give the gremlin a shot?
Huh?
No. Do not give the gremlin
Oh
a shot.
no! I'm sorry, what did you say here?
But there will be some conditions to the gremlin doing this. Number one, she is supervised at all times.
Isn't gremlin kind of a creature of impulsive habit?
That is exactly why we're observing them,
No.
and just
no.
in case anything happens. Well,
You know what, Afton?
in fact, no, that's too.
You know, Afton, I was saving this, but get over here.
Oh, a bomb.
Okay, how do I tata right?
Excuse me, innkeeper?
I'm trying to do the cleavage line right. Okay, there I go. I finally made the cleavage line just right. Look, I mean, when it comes to drawing waifus, I have to make sure, the upper rack is doing okay.
Damn you, Jay.
I've yet to design a character who's really flat. If that were to be the case, then that means I'm an imposter. So feel free to do something when that day comes.
I mean, I've seen you do flat characters before, so...
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you only have one character in your roster who is canonically flat.
Dare I even ask what the topic is here?
I'm doing a commission stream. Where I'm continuing where I left off on this character that I'm doing for a client, a Super Saiyan OC, and right now I'm doing the next step, which is doing the the front body and eventually the back body. The front body obviously has to go first. That way I can actually use the outline of the front body to make the back body.
Dan just sent me a message.
Yes?
He wants you to put the Afton plushie in front of you real quick.
That throne goes... which part? Because...
No, in front of your face!
In
front of your face!
Oh, that... Okay.
Wait, what? Wait. Don't tell me I think you know what I think you're about to do.
Look, I mean, it's better than the face than the throne, because that's Steve's spot.
Uh-huh.
Am I wrong?
Guys, we can... Ow!
Okay.
It got Afton.
I was gonna say, we can talk about this, we can negotiate.
Let's see. Oh, how's Gremlin? I give you Yoshi cookie chocolate ice cream. Wait, what?
Why are you tempting that gremlin again?
Monique, the gremlin is not here.
someone has to bring her out, and given that it's past 30 minutes, I think it should be all in the green.
Ah.
That, and there it is. Well, sorry there, fellers, but I'm going into the tunnel.
Should we be concerned at all?
I'm more concerned about what I'm drawing right now, so my priorities are elsewhere.
Oh, hello, Gremlin.
Oh, this thing again.
I see your...
Yes. Askerman came back from swimming.
Oh, did you have a good time?
Yes, Askerman actually does dive bombs. And also, I
You
think
mean
this is my
cannonball.
floaty.
Hopefully you didn't leave other bombs in the pool.
No, that'll be for that. That was for 4th of July.
What?
Anyways,
Don't worry.
Wait, what's this?
Also, nice swimsuit. I just realized.
Yes!
It's very cute, but also I just have to ask, did the Zora gift you that floaty?
You made this floaty that I got from Dragon Lady! Yes.
Yeah, it's from Azora.
I was
Although,
gonna say, I thought that was like the Loch Ness monster at first, but I was like, no, that can't be right.
it's a blue dragon.
Sushi is in the chat!
Oh, you again.
Askerman actually likes seeing sushi.
Wait, you like sushi?
What? No.
Wait,
I'm not
Gremlin, do you
animal.
like- Gremlin, do you like eating sushi? What?
Thank you for his pet. Thank you.
I mean, if that's the case... Hold on a sec. I'm gonna have to go grab it.
Yes, Askerman has actually got this floaty for my pool day.
It's not my doing.
But I did nothing!
Gremlin, I have a question to ask you. Does it hurt squatting like that all the time?
Askerman is actually fine with standing.
Somehow I don't exactly doubt she is uncomfortable.
It just looks a little weird with the floaty.
Now, how else do you think they're holding up the floaty?
But floaty actually helped me swim. Otherwise, Askerman would sink like rock.
Wait, so you can't swim, huh?
I will have to remember this.
Remember to keep a lifeguard on duty for you.
What's this? It's a new trade for Chad!
Wait.
Snickerdoodle.
Gremlin, there's cinnamon. Gremlin, there's cinnamon in that.
What have you done?
It burns!
Wait a minute, what's the snickerdoodles again?
Snickerdoodles are like
Oh,
cinnamon
man.
with cinnamon and sugar. And there she goes. There she goes. Yep.
Someone grab the chocolate milk. In fact, no. Gremlin, drink this.
Gremlin, talkie milk, here you go.
Chocolate milk, take it.
Askerman now feels bitter.
I should hope so.
Also, Askerman has gotten all the swim equipment from Goliath.
Did he give it to you, or did you take it from him?
Yes.
Maybe that's that crisis of vernacular according to Hurricane.
I thought I got rid of cinnamon and toffee cookie. I apologize. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. I will take a copper coin for Poquito. Ah. Let's see. Huh? No, people, it's Ghost Pepper or Carolina Pepper. Huh? It's almost time for pool day! Husker is not going back to...
Can we? Why do people keep tossing pillows at them? Come on, that's not fair.
Aggravate the gremlin.
Fine.
What are you going on about, Gremlin?
Huskerman unleashed flies inside kitchen.
Wait, no!
That's it. All right. I'm gonna have to apologize, people. I
Cat,
will
when will you
go.
learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
I'm gonna go freeze the kitchen now. Give me 5 seconds.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
There's
The
flies in the
Gremlin
kitchen
released
now.
flies into your kitchen.
No!
Don't worry, Gremlin. They are all frozen. Bad news. The kitchen is entirely covered in ice.
No! I was gonna serve dinner later! Why?
Know what? Don't worry, but the flies are gone.
Yeah, but I want pasta!
Oh, dude, you froze the flies into the soup!
Wait, what?
Oh no! My soup of the day!
Wait, what soup was it?
What are you going on about?
Broccoli cheddar soup.
Oh, good, we dodged the bullet.
Hey!
Excuse you? An entire
I don't know.
race?
Sorry, I'm not a huge fan of broccoli, so I do apologize.
But it's broccoli with cheddar!
Wait, oh crap, cheddar, no! No, I do dissolve. Oh crap, I regret this now.
See, now you realize the consequences of your actions.
Oh.
No one? Don't worry.
Hey,
Don't worry.
listen.
All this will
I
go
don't
well.
know how willing I am to entertain this.
Let's see. Ice Drake just says, okay, I'm gonna cast Restore the Kitchen. It's gonna be a team effort to restore that kitchen.
I mean-
Leonard says Kid is back.
I mean, when is
Oh,
Luna
man,
not
what
trying
the-
to destroy us?
I mean, one good side to flies being in the soup. More protein.
No.
Ew,
Not exactly-
no.
Not exactly edible, though.
Unless you're a grung, then that's the stuff fit for frogs.
I mean, if actually don't, you're actually excluding a whole type of people who actually eat insects as a part of their diet.
Excuse me?
Yeah, there are actually people out there who eat insects as a way for them to have a source of protein.
Don't like the sound of
Know
that.
what to do with this knowledge now?
No, like it's actually
No,
pretty
no,
good.
please do not say more. I'm actually feeling myself get sick.
You know what? That's
Oh,
fair.
my apologies. My apologies about that.
Ah, but I guess I'll have to quickly make a new soup of the day or something. I don't know.
If you need to, I shall pay for damages. Given the fact that I
Okay.
froze the Yeah, now what? Give me a sec. Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. I would definitely gonna take this and I'm just gonna put it to the coffers. Okay, there we go. Oh,
Yep.
Honey is here.
There's one.
Hello, Steve.
Let me go and do
Although-
that care package, yeah?
I mean, if you, there should be enough in there to do all the undo all the damages. Well, at least get things checked.
I think I made the mistake of not taking anti-allergens again.
Aye.
Because my nose has started to act up real bad.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
no.
Wait a minute. Something's... Hold on. Something's off. Something's off with the way,
Good.
Okay, for a minute there I thought
You quite all right there, innkeeper?
Pishy barrage!
Someone shot this.
Ah. Okay, I'm okay. It's been a while, but I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay. Ugh, hold on. No, wait, my nose is definitely not okay. Hold on a second. Ugh. I'm okay. Ugh, okay. Don't call the exorcist, please. We must listen. Oh wait, I was looking at chat's chat. Oh, I'm okay. I am looking at
What are you
this.
doing paying attention to my chat when you should be looking at yours, innkeeper?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
kind of really should I? Could almost name all. I could almost name all the plushies that were thrown at her. I should really do more of that again, should I? The Palace of Plushies line really is the fun part when it comes to the streams. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and... But I really hope I actually did well when it comes to doing the muscle definition on this character. Well, at least in terms of line art wise.
Is it not something you're familiar with?
Well, I do like myself some muscles, but I always have but trying to get them right has always been a challenge, if you will. And I kind of do like my challenges, but dear Lord, do some of them actually give me headaches. I mean, I'm certain you also had your fair share of challenges.
Yeah.
Of course, an Apex is not perfect.
Let's see. Well, I better go. See you next time. Okay, Soul Burner, you take care.
Yeah.
But thank you for the bits, Lunar. Thank you so much. It's been a while since I got barraged by plushies, but it's actually fun while it lasts. Okay, so let me go ahead and actually go in. I think I'll do the body first, and then I'll start eventually work my way to getting to the... I think I'm gonna make... Here's my plan of attack. I am gonna make the body first, and then make a copy and save that for the back body, and then work myself to whatever I'm doing for the... Whatever I'm doing for the back body. For now, I'm gonna work on the front body.
Okay.
It's their move.
You good there, mate?
I got to bed at 1 in the morning last night, so that's fun.
Ooh,
Oh.
sucks.
Well, it is important. Well, I don't know what. Well, are you? Did you? Okay, my brain is trying its best to process. But are you gonna be okay?
I'm trying to be. Ooh.
Well, if it gets really bad, don't feel bad by taking a small nap. I mean, I'm also trying my best to stay awake as too, because I also didn't sleep well last night.
Hey.
So you said it was the heat that was causing the issue, correct?
It's not just the heat. It's also my mind was so restless. Incredibly so.
Yeah, and also I've just been a touch broody lately. I don't know if I'm using the word right, but yeah.
You know, I'll let it slide. Okay. Let's see. Define kneecaps, because that's a thing.
You know, this one artist I knew that gave me a hard time for giving characters knee pads.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's just like, why do they have knee pads? I'm like, why shouldn't they? This is part of their uniform.
Wait.
I mean, it's practical, it's tactical, and he's like, it looks like it came out of the '90s, and I'm like, what's wrong with that?
I mean, I don't know who's shove a stick up that person's butt, but if you're drawing a character that is from the '90s, it should stick to the formula, right?
And then, I mean, like, I don't know, it just made sense for the character to have knee pads, in my opinion, because getting shot in the knee hurts.
Yeah, yeah, and there's also a crippling chance. There's also the fatal chance that that knee will not work properly again.
Yeah. Like.
I don't know. I just don't know what that guy's deal was.
I mean, don't let them get to you, because if they let them get to you, they're essentially kind of making you have that doubt. Don't have that doubt. You're sticking to the formula that you went with, and the question is, do you like it? And do
I like
other
how
people?
It looks. I think it looks cool.
Exactly. So why shouldn't you worry about everyone else saying other different things about or criticizing that design?
Well, I didn't think I got punished by House Gremlin, but I got punished by a pizza pony. What? What's going on that side of the woods?
Wait, what? What? What's a pizza pone?
I think it's supposed to be.
Welcome, Jasper, on my side of things.
Yeah. Okay. But can you imagine it though, if House Gremlin does exist for Gary's Mod and SFM?
Oh, there'd be a lot there.
That would definitely be a lot, and I think if anything, it would make me actually try to do Gmod animations all over again.
I actually do wonder, because I've never been around Gmod before. What's it like?
It literally is one big, massive sandbox game, but if you actually have the right motivation, the right commitment, and the proper models to do the work, you can actually literally do anything with it. It is a sandbox game, but
and also a lot of time on your hands.
And let's see. When it comes to Garrus Mod, there's a few people that who would actually make use of it. Whether they Hurricane Katrina, hi, welcome into the Paper Plane Inn, and thanks for the follow. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when it comes to Garrus Mod, there are a few people who could actually do with that game. The one who actually makes their own game modes, or the ones who actually would take all the resources the game has, or sometimes external by the workshop, and just make machinimas or pictures or posters out of it. I mean, the Paper Plane Inn is basically was a hub for. Oh, Jasper Pie! Hey, long time. Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn. Thank you for the follow.
Indeed. Your most gracious Mr. Pizza Pone.
I'm coming in from Shad's chat. Thank you for coming here. But yeah, when it comes to Garrus Mod, you can basically do anything with it. I mean, let's see. The Paper Plane Inn is a hub of where my friends who came from Garrus Mod would actually just came by here, and we actually just hang out as friends, but eventually it just grew into something more than that. And I'm actually happy with what I got. And even though most of us have just been diverted to other things, well, it's actually nice to see that it's still stuck to this day, you know? Yeah. I mean, it's hard. One will be for those who actually followed me as I was a VTuber. Yes, I will come clean on this. I was a Gmod animator back in the day. Not so much anymore, because not only do I have lost the motivation to do so, but YouTube has become that of a Puritan ground that the content I used to make back then cannot properly be made now.
I'm sorry, but you must abide by the policy.
Rest in peace, scouted content.
Rest in peace.
Never say never. Perhaps one day, who knows?
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. I wouldn't mind actually doing it again.
As far as I recall, the boy offered his services to you to teach you again, didn't he?
Oh, I am looking forward to that. It's just that I have been so out of practice when it comes to those my animations. I can feel the rust creaking into these veins. But since Shads and a good friends of mine are actually offering, I am willing to have a crash course again, if you will. Runia, hi! Welcome back!
Brunia? Nice to see you, pal.
But yeah, Garry's Mod really is my most colorful history when it comes to the 2010s, and it's a period that is going to stick by me to this day. I may not be as chaotic as I was before, or maybe I still am, but that chaos kind of went to elsewhere, if you will.
Chaos.
Okay, wait, hold on. The cowlick, if the cowlick is pointing to the right, I'm in the clear. If it's pointing left, I have to flip the canvas. That also includes the tail.
Not the tail! Anything but the tail!
2010's Gmod, what a roller coaster. It really is a roller coaster. I mean, it really was a roller coaster. It's how I actually got to meet you, honey.
How wonderful.
This whole journey to Garry's Mod didn't happen because Runia introduced me into TF2 and starting with the Meet the Medic video that came out at the time. And after I actually gained a liking to TF2 and indulging into content that's related to it, she actually surprised me with a copy of Garry's Mod as a Steam gift, and it kind of snowballed into since. And I'm actually grateful for that, truly. Wait a minute. Why is the... That doesn't make any sense. Why is the right side wrong? Don't tell me that the ruler is off kilter again. If it is, I'm gonna be upset. I was a spy, mate. Yes, you were.
I am the
yes, you
spy.
were. And Raging Running, hi, welcome back. You're saying
I've been
after?
actually seeing a lot. Oh, sorry. I've been seeing a lot of people play TF2 recently.
I mean, Valve is finally doing something after it's been how long when it comes to the bot situation? And I am truly grateful that they're finally getting their butt off to do something about it.
It's been
Soulfire and
5 years, if I believe so, because the bots have been have been going around for quite some time.
It kind of has, and as such, because of its bot situation, many of its players try to travel elsewhere when it comes to avoiding it. Some even fled to Overwatch, and we all see how that kind of ended up.
Yeah. Overwatch.
But yeah, I actually should do a TF2 stream now. Now that I finally got myself a really souped up PC for the job.
I wish I can still try and play because I haven't tried it in so long.
Yeah?
It's last time I played TF2, it was when I was with you lot.
Oh, right. There definitely should be a time when we actually should play TF2 again.
I'd be willing to re-download the game so I could join you guys.
It's gonna be a hefty one. You're aware of that, right?
Yes, but I also have 2 drivers, so I'm not worried.
You know, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I can just put it in the big one. It's got a terabyte of space, so I'm good.
But man, I remember when it comes to testing out how well my PC would go by playing TF2. Oh boy, it takes Steve getting into the game where he's finally in his element that kind of raised the stakes up to cranked the stakes up to 11. Cause let me put things into context. Steve's main class in TF2 is sniper, and I'm scout. Do the math. And it doesn't help that he uses the huntsman. Do the math.
AKA the Luxman.
I'll be honest, I don't really have much of a main for TF2. I did focus on the scout for a while, but then I don't know, I'd get bored with him, I'd move on to something else, I'd get bored with that, move on to something else, and suddenly I find myself back to square one.
I mean, it takes a while until you actually find yourself the main scout. I mean, the main class that actually suits your boat.
Heavy seems to be the most.
I'm just the type that likes to shift between stuff because I get bored.
You know, that's fair.
Being diverse is always good, especially when you worry there's too many of like that one character out on the field, which could lead to like there being a lack of something else, like too many heavies. You may need a scout or a sniper to help with that, help maneuver around. Got so many engineers, maybe a pyro to help get those pesky spies off their backs.
Although that being said, I'm actually surprised that a scout is your main.
I mean, pretty much.
Listen, the reason I say that is because I know you love playing support. So I thought the medic would have been your favorite.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. My main food groups when it comes to TF2 is medic, scout, and there's one more class that's tickling, but I can't remember at the moment. But it's mainly those two.
Thinking of giving Demo Man a try.
Oh yes.
If only because, darn it, it tickles my Scottish veins. I need to embrace my heritage!
Scotland! Also, like, what's more hilarious than watching an angry Scotsman tackle you down with a sword?
Honestly, it's really freaking fun.
Yeah, especially the tide turner.
I had to dodge out of the way whenever they come charging towards me, especially when it comes to DeGroot Keep.
Oh, back in the early days of TF2, I used to get a bunch of mods to replace some of the weapons with Mario-themed items. Like for one, with the soldier, I actually had a bullet bill cannon set up for his rocket launcher, and it even came with the sound effects. It was so fun.
Wait, so was it just going like? Wait, so was it going like? Boo-doo, boo-doo?
Yeah, exactly. Complete with the explosions.
Okay, let's see. Let's also refine her boots, and then we'll go into detailing everything else.
And for the Demo Man, I also replaced one of his claymores with the Master Sword from Zelda.
What?
Wait, what? Why would you do that to him? Like, the claymore's the best part.
But the Master Sword looks so cool!
You know what? That's fair.
And it even came with the Hylian shield to replace his shield!
Okay, that's good. You gotta have that combo. Although, this just may be me because I've never played Legend of Zelda before.
Listen, there's a reason the Master Sword is one of the most iconic swords in gaming.
Wait, I actually lie. I have played one of them, and it's where you had players 4 links.
Oh, that's the 4 sword, my guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jakey boy, hi! Welcome into the Paper Plate Inn, and thanks for the follow. Let's see. In order of most played, least of head, I need to check off my stats. Heavy, engineer, demo man, soldier, pyro, sniper, medic, scout, and spy.
Oh wait, I just realized something. Miki, now that you have a proper gaming rig, you can install mods.
Oh, I will. And I know the exact mods I'm really to bring back into my system.
I'm gonna take a wild guess at the first one that comes to mind. Fem Scout?
Obviously.
Yes. Going back to Scout.
I mean, am I wrong. When it comes to Gmod, my main TF2 stand-in is a Fem Scout. And
That is
Nothing wrong with
true.
that, I suppose.
And dear lord, the main population of female Gmodders usually pick Fem Scout. Trying to pick one that's outside of that is a rarity, if you will.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez,
that's
that,
also-
that brings me back to around the first time that I was introduced to TF2, and my cousin, he was into the whole My Little Pony stuff, and all the characters were reclassed as the main 6.
Oh.
Yeah,
Huh.
For example, Rainbow Dash, Scout, because why not?
oh God, I remember those.
Wait, what?
I remember those. Oh, I also remember that very well.
And I think Rarity was the spy?
It's not just that I remember. Unbreakable. Are you aware of the name Applejack?
No.
You forgot Apple? Am I the only one who remembers
I'm
Applejack?
not a boy, remember?
Oh, right, I forgot. I thought you two would probably share memories or something like that of a cloud or something.
I'm lost. I'm incredibly lost.
Look, when it comes to TF2, there's this lovely side faction when it comes to the media itself. And that one includes Freak Fortress, if you will. Basically, take the 9 classes, one of the 9 classes, or heck, all of them, and make them into give them freakish designs that basically make them stand out. And that's basically Freak Fortress in a nutshell. Want to see this soldier? Want to see a soldier that became a cannibal and just let him slide into walls and floors like with shotgun noises? Bingo! You got Penis Cupcake. Want to make a sniper that is basically an incredibly enthusiastic killer? Boom! You got Christian Brutal Sniper. Yeah. Want to make an engineer who actually tries his best to protect Australia from his foes, and he actually get allies with that? Boom! You got Cyberdeer. The list kind of goes on, if you will.
Wait, did I just hear Cyber Deer?
Cyberneer. That's
Oh, sorry, like just how you said it.
Yeah, I heard Cyber Deer too, so
Yeah, thank you.
not alone.
And yes, and not only does this exist towards TF2 main classes, when My Little Pony became so widespread, and it also extend to that some people want to make their own My Little Pony models into TF2 classes. It kind of also they're also not the exceptions to this strain. Some of them models are so badly rendered, and someone actually took the time to actually turn them into a freak, and one of them is the infamous Applejack, if you will.
Which I assume is based on Applejack.
Yep. Oh boy, I still remember the videos of the Applejack series. That thing.
Hello, Rack.
Oh, hey. Oh yeah. Other side of the fence. I forgot.
Wait, what was side of the fence?
I mean, other side of the Twitch fence. This purple fence is between mines and where Unbreakables is at. But yes, man, that was a weird. But yeah, the Applejack series used to scare me. Really? I mean,
Stu?
huh? I think think when I was younger, back in the 2010s, mind you, I was like in my 20s in this point. I kind of feels a little bit perturbed. Now as I get a little bit older, I think of it as a dumb. I think of it as a stupid fun series, but even there's some level of perturbedness that still lingers. Okay, so wait, hold on a second. We're gonna go ahead and what is she drawing? It's someone. Yes, I am drawing someone's Super Saiyan OC, and so far I think we're actually getting so far so good. We are almost done when it comes to doing the front body, if you will. Cause when it comes to doing the reference sheet order of the of this, we usually start drawing the dynamic pose, and then eventually we will actually work ourselves to the front and back pose. Cause let me actually bring an example for those who actually are interested in commissioning reference sheets from me. Okay, let me just go to commissions real fast. And let me bring out this order. This is your standard order when it comes to a reference sheet order, if you will. You will have the dynamic pose over there, a front pose, a back pose, the color swatch, and if you want to, you can actually add in the character's name or their personalities, or if you want to have a little bit extra by their accessories and bunch. And that's about it. That's the reference sheet order. Right now,
And to interrupt, I'd like to thank Rackadile for the 69 months, so yeah, boy.
Nice.
Round as always.
nice.
Just good number.
Let's see. Art is interesting, huh? It is. And yes, it can be a little bit tricky to do, especially for one who is a little bit on the perfectionist side. But it is still rewarding at the end of the day. You could actually sit back and draw this out and look back and it says, "Wow, I actually did that." And I encourage people to actually want to give it a try when it comes to drawing, you know? After all, it beats better than AI art.
Ugh.
If you excuse me, I think a demon might be awaiting me.
What?
A friend of mine.
Oh,
I must go somewhere else.
okay.
And I also must
Until
take
next
my
time,
leave.
innkeeper.
Until next time.
And I'm gonna be taking my leave as well too.
Alright, you take care.
Yeah, have a good evening. Take it out.
Take care. Let's see. I want to tell you that 4 days ago that I graduated. You have told me, and again, congratulations on your graduation, Sonic. You can still see those freak models on the Community Freak Fortress servers. Of course, they play a Freak Fortress that has a Blitzkrieg roster and a unique experience using Medic mode. Really? Interesting. Let's see. And Kim Dragon Hunter, hi! Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn. I am Mikoto Nui, and we are currently drawing a commission order for a client. And so far so good. We are actually getting into the tail end to this to the front of this commission. And once we're about done with this, we're gonna quickly try to make the sketch for the back end of this pose. I want to ask, who's your favorite superhero? Mine is Spider-Man. It's been a while since I've actually think back on superhero comics, but if I have to remember from the back of my mind, Batman is one of them. So is Wonder Woman. I also have a soft spot for Hawkgirl because of Justice League, and And also Green Lantern too. At least the John Stewart Green Lantern. When it comes to the Green Lantern series, I learned that there are so many other Green Lanterns. I had to be more specific. Outside from that, Raven is also one of my favorite superheroes. But I also have starting to take a liking to, but I'm also starting to take a liking to Starfire as time kind of goes. Especially when it comes to a very infamous young adult comic that features her, but it actually features the quote-unquote daughter, and okay, that's gonna be a series next time for cringe fiction. Marvel, DC, and both have good rosters, but give me characters like Hellboy. What about my favorite Mario character? Oh, my favorite Mario character is Princess Daisy, if you will. Which, is kind of ironic for what I actually did back in the Mario campaign in the way back early stages. Oh boy. Like, for those who are kind of in need of context, if you will, I play Dungeons and Dragons, and sometimes I play on campaigns that are actually in the homebrew range, and a friend of mine, Dom, invited me to a D&D homebrew game, which takes place in the Super Mario verse. And, in the early stages of that game, where we had to do partaking on trials, if you will, we actually went as far to actually challenge Princess Daisy to the fight. And it turns out that she actually can pick up her own weight when it comes to when it comes to combat. I mean, my DM kind of flavors her to that of a berserker barbarian class, if you will. Oh, that was kind of scary. And then I actually thought of trying to distract Daisy so she doesn't actually hurt more of our player characters. One of them is that, okay, for context, the character that I played is called Violette, and she is a Dragonborn, bard, if you will. Which I started off with this one, if you will. This is the said character in question. As Violette, I actually tried to get Daisy off one of our players' backs, and I decided to go cast Vicious Mockery onto her. Vicious Mockery is a skill for bards where you actually damage them with psychic damage, but by actually just jeering at them, if you will. Violette, I had to think really hard on what to do, and I cast Vicious Mockery, and I just said in the lines of, even if you actually try your best to be perfect, you'll never be as beautiful as Daisy. And that really just made everyone just go, ooh. And that Vicious Mockery worked. It worked well. Too well to a point that she just turns around and goes chasing after Violette. And Violette, yeah, her actions have consequences. I got pummeled, if you will. And, oh boy, even though it was a trial, if you will, it still hurts. It really did still hurt.
Are you talking about what happened in the campaign, or is this something else?
In the campaign, back in the early part of the campaign, if you will. Remember when we had to challenge Princess Daisy?
Right.
Where I as Violet cast Vicious Mockery by just jeering at her that no matter how hard she tries, she'll never be as beautiful as Daisy. I mean, she'll never be as beautiful as Peach.
I was gonna say, that seemed to... When you said as beautiful as Daisy, that sounded like it was directed at someone else.
I know, and I'm not, I was just, bleh.
But man, that did cut deep.
That really did cut deep, and I paid the price, and hey, I got the consequences to my own actions in that moment. He basically raised the tension level to maximum. Pretty much.
Yeah.
What happened here? Rarity told me the gremlin did a thing. Also, hi. Oh, hi, Jackson Dragon. Rarity, Gremlin did a thing, but she eventually went back to her pool day. And by
Yeah.
pool day, we kind of take out a large basin of water, and we place the gremlin in there, and she actually is having fun with it.
So she's just sitting in basically a giant metal bucket, is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much.
Ah. Well, I mean, if it's keeping her happy.
I mean, as long as Gremlin is happy and distracted, I think the inn should be fine and safe.
I consider putting a rubber duck in there or something, just to help give her some entertainment. Also, can I come out of the jar now?
Sure. Let me just try to get you out of there. There you
Thank
go.
you.
There you go. Okay, so let me see. We're almost done doing these for her. Wait a minute. I should not be doing that until, hold on. Let me actually try to do these instead. I have an idea.
My spine! Ugh!
Are you good?
I think I've been sitting down too long.
Oh, dear.
It's all the same. I think I'm gonna get up and walk around for a bit, maybe do some chores.
Sure thing. You go ahead and do that. I'll still be here.
Alright, take care.
Alright. Wait a minute. Ah. Okay, I almost forgot that the symmetric ruler is there. Oopsie. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go and do this. Okay, we're gonna go and do that, and I say we did plenty of progress when it comes to this. Though if I, maybe it's because of my time when it comes to the VTuber community, when a character is designed in the front, I think it's kind of, it can't help but feel like this would almost pass to that of a, this would almost pass, just almost passes that for that of a live 2D model as we speak. Okay, so we're gonna now duplicate that, and we're now gonna go ahead and say this one will be for the back. Because as much as I want to do the rest of the detailing for her front, we gotta back to basically clean up. No. Okay. Okay, so there we go. By the way, chat, are you actually enjoying this endeavor so far? Okay, so you're doing a great job. Oh, thank you. I truly do appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make a new ink for that, a new layer that will be merged into this later, so. Okay. No. Okay, hold on. There we go, and she has a low tail, so we're gonna go ahead and make the hair tie to that. Thinking about it now, I don't think that when it comes to, I don't think they actually had, actual rubber hair ties for, for tying up their hair. How would they actually tie up their hair like back then? Okay, let me go ahead and clean up more of this. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna clean up more. Much more. And, I think we're gonna have to make a sketch for how we're gonna define the back. And, let me think. I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. The update did scare me, and I made me look. Damn it! The update I did scared me and made me think I lost power again. Wait, what update? Oh, that is actually kind of concerning. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go up here. Okay. It was Geoforce. Oh! Oh, okay. Now, how should I... Oh wait, I have an idea. Or not. Okay, so... I think I may have to change her hairstyle at the back, because it doesn't look like it's agreeing with me. Because, let's see. It's normal for graphics cards updates. Oh, okay. Question, did you check the floor? My floor is okay, unless you're actually referring to Boy Splatty. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and work through this. We're gonna have to change her fists. Okay, so we still have the fist for the yes we do. So that's one less thing to actually worry about. Whew. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. We're switching this thing on just so we can actually see this. Here comes the giant I mean, that's a good one. That actually is a good one. Okay, so, alright, her back is right around here. And we're gonna go ahead and work on the muscle there. Maybe a little bit unorthodox on how I actually designed this character, but what works, works, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on the armbands right here. Now let's go ahead and clean this up. I will actually inform this right now, chat, that with how things are as of now, we're gonna most likely, as much as I want to do this, the swimsuit projects that's been going on this month, unfortunately, we're gonna be most likely seeing a whole forecast of commissions for the following, next couple of months, just so I can get them out of the way. That way, I can actually start focusing on opening up commissions again for you guys. Because it has been a while since I last opened commissions, and I definitely need some... Right now, and I definitely need some and I definitely need to open up some slots for you guys. Yeah. Okay, that came out wrong. Ugh. Let's see, let's turn this thing on just a wee bit. Okay, the spy will have to be here. So maybe I am onto something, I guess. Okay, so okay, no. Wait a minute. Why is the spine here look... That's weird. I thought something's wrong with this. Okay, so... I think we may have to make a sketch for the spine. Or the back. Oh yeah, Plexa Cosplay is gonna be at TennoCon again this year. The Warframe YouTube just posted a vid of him doing Albrecht and then Lloyd cosplay. Whoa, really? Oh yeah, TennoCon is coming very soon. Oh boy, a lot of people are really looking forward when it comes to TennoCon this year. Myself kind of included, because I know Warframe 1999 is going to be in one of the highlights that definitely is going to be talked about there. Okay, so let me go ahead and start making the spine of the back of this woman. We're gonna make a guide. Let's get I know we're doing well when it comes to freestyling, but I think I done diddly goofed. Okay. But I also know from the grapevine that someone actually made a proper Excalibur / Arthur cosplay, and dear God, when I saw that popped into my timeline, I immediately followed this person because holy shit, they actually did well on this. I mean, I actually give major props to professional cosplayers out there who actually work their hardest to actually bring out these cosplays to life, if you will. You're basically bringing that character to life when most of the time they are actually, you know, fictional of sorts. It's why it's stuff like that that makes me want to actually pick up My Dress Up Darling, but well, I heard that when it comes to My Dress Up Darling, expect frustration, if you will. And I am not sure if I have the strength of, to go through such level of frustration. Oh. Let's see. Wait a minute. Ah, it's in the wrong pen. Working on the back. But I am really looking forward to what's going to happen when it comes to TennoCon this year. I'm gonna try my best to avoid spoilers as I could, because whatever the next big quest is going to be coming into the horizon, most likely Warframe 1999, I want to avoid as much spoilers as I could, so that way the immersion would actually be a lot bigger and better, if you would. But that's gonna be a little bit of a tall order, because at the same time, I kind of want to have the gun that's been coming out for TennoCon, and that's basically the AK-47 that Arthur uses. And even though its official name is different, I kind of want to have the AK-47 for collection purposes. Hold on a second. That back does not look good. Okay. You know, you'd think when it comes to Super Saiyan armor, especially for female Saiyans, they would actually provide armor that's kind of similar to raceback sports bras, if you will. Because that actually is that would be very comfortable for them to actually use. Okay, so there we go. So I think that looks pretty okay. Let's go bring back this proper body so we can actually see. Oh, no. Okay, I returned from my keyboard. Welcome back, Emerald Marine. Let's see. I can't wait to for Deadpool 3. I wish I could be able to watch Deadpool 3, but I kind of can't. Mainly because I don't actually have the means to properly indulge in movie theaters that I used to back then. Money has been very tight for me, but I would love to actually give that movie a watch. Let's see. I know the feeling. Yeah, I'm grateful to hear that. Thank you, Emerald Marine. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clean those up. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm on the right track. Okay. Okay, for a minute there, I thought we kind of done diddly goof. Go ahead and start working onto the arm bracers right over here. I don't think I actually defined her muscle definition, or have I? I don't think I did. Maybe that's something I'll work on when I finally get the proper chance. Okay. It's kind of shameful that there's people that can't afford to go to movies. That used to be so common, even in the Great Depression era. They got more money for they got more for their money too. I know, right? I would love to actually. I would, as someone who is a movie goer back then. It kind of is a little bit painful that I couldn't be able to do that, you know. Thanks for the hydrate. And I'm gonna go ahead and stretch. Okay, Let me do my arm stretches right now, or hand stretches, if you will. As an artist, it's important to do these, or otherwise you might end up risking carpal tunnel syndrome, and oh boy, nobody wants to go through that. Okay. Let me go ahead and also do this too while I'm at it. Okay, and thank you for the save and layer check. Okay. And also, what also is preventing me from going to the movies too, aside from not having the means to go, is the fact that there's not much good movies that is for me to actually watch. I think it's because as I got a little bit older, my tastes are a little bit different. And what the actual hell? Okay, wait a minute. I do definitely need to get rid of those so that way I can actually draw the, okay, let's see. Because Disney movies are not really the best as of late, yeah, for example, Disney movies as of late has not been the best, and it doesn't help that some of its competitors are actually doing leagues better. I mean, I'm looking at you, Wish. You sad miss potential of 100th anniversary. Oh, you forever disappoint me and a good majority of your fans who actually wish for you to do the best. Oh, okay. Because as of late, Disney has been fumbling really bad. Really, really bad. Like, I am okay when it comes to girl bosses every now and then, but if you're actually designing a movie that is, however, I'm starting to become a little bit concerned that this is starting to become way too much of a norm, that I worry for the little girls who will take this as face value and would eventually will not eventually learn the empathy skill, the important skills of empathy and kindness, if you will. Because I am still worried about that Snow White live adaptation movie that's been going on in the horizon. And that movie worries me because the main actress that they chose, as well as whoever is the writer behind it, really wanted to make Snow White to that of a girl boss again for the nth fucking time. And that worries me because that's not who Snow White is in her person. And because she is created at a time in the Great Depression era where everything is in strife and everyone is lost. People need characters like Snow White to get through what's the hardest period of their lives. I mean, for fuck's sake, she's even rewarded for it, for being kind, for being a good person. And these people from the in our modern period pretty much want to turn her to that of a bot. No. When the day finally comes and I finally do have kids of my own, I'm introducing them to classic Disney movies for sure. I think people have already lost empathy. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Emerald Marine. Kindness and empathy has been on short supply as of late, and it makes me worried about the future, if you will. Because we definitely do need the empathy and kindness in order for a better life and better understanding of people and build connections. How is it that people are slowly forgetting that? Like, I get that you want to make female characters who are girl boss and strong, and that's fine. But as long as you also have the ability to produce kindness, empathy, and care for others. Because what you're basically building is not that of a hero. You're building a villain. How is it that these people behind the Disney movies are not seeing that? Anyways, I think I should stop before I actually lose my shit over that and start vomiting blood out of pure vitriol. Let's see. Thanks for the saving layer check. Good thing you got kindness and empathy in the spades. Aw, thank you, honey. Thank you. Learned that the hard way a few months ago. I was less than stellar at a time, but even so. Oh. She's more of an... yeah, she is more of an endurance character, but she is a character that actually, but she is more of a character that, you know, is for a time when the Great Depression was utterly not so kind to everybody, and Snow White really is a role model back then, where she definitely, through her hardest period of her time, she was able to endure, she was able to still stick to her main moral compass, which is her kindness. And that is why she's an iconic Disney princess. People who don't understand that, well, people who don't understand that, are we even watching the same movie? Okay, I think I should be fine. But I actually am grateful that I'm not the only one who is worried about Disney's future, if you will. Or the way how they actually depict their characters. Okay, now for this part. I need to make the back shot of the butt. I know it sounds a little bit, I know it sounds something else, but... Okay, At least I think that, that's wrong to make someone stick to a plan, even in circumstances get a bit turned upside down. I think I can understand what you mean, Emerald Marine. But sometimes, when it comes to storytelling, you have to make changes so the audience doesn't actually... sometimes, changes to a story would benefit, more in the long run. I guess it depends from story to story. Okay, so... I was referring to storytelling. Okay, that's fair. Okay, now I need to figure out how am I going to make this work for the butt. Okay, so, let me try to see, because I did make butt cheeks, but I made butt cheeks on the back. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make. I made the butt cheeks on the front over here. Now I'm trying to make it front facing forward, and oh boy, I think I may have to make some changes again. The booty, yes, it is the good booty, and I'm trying to make this booty work. Okay. Okay, so let me try to make this work by doing that. Now, when it comes to Saiyans, yeah, the tail is right there, so, Okay, I'm trying to do a thing. I'm trying to do a think. I'm trying to do a think on how am I going to make you work. Because I think I'm starting to see it. I can feel a challenge coming onto this. But I am a stubborn SOB of a woman. So that shouldn't be way too far off. But I do definitely need to fix the butt fangs on the front, when she's on her front body. I know it's hard. I know how to explain it, but it's a bit iffy. Yeah? Okay, so... Okay, let's tone that down a bit. And let's go bring the ruler back up. No, not blue. Definitely not blue. But I hope I picked the right stance for the job though. Because when I tried doing her stance in the traditional fashion, it doesn't look right. However, if I actually make her stance a bit more dynamic on the front, it actually looked a lot better. Okay. Oh boy, I hope I don't get... Okay. Let's try to make this butt right. Butt... You're not wrong. Those are all pretty much strong definitions of the butt. Okay. And this commission has started to really become a butt. Okay, but let me try to see if I can get this butt right. Let's see. Yeah, they are. They really... Okay, so... Let me see if I actually just turn this thing off and... Okay, if we actually would copy these and replace the butt fangs on the front, we should be kind of fine. We should. Okay, let me replace the butt fangs and the front butt fangs and put them in the back. Okay, alright, I think my butt fangs are kind of, I think my butt fangs are in trouble. What the? Okay, so... Okay, hold on. Okay, I may have to fix this up all over again. We've been on this thing for like 2 hours now? Already? It's been already 2 hours? Okay, fuck. Okay. Okay, I am running out of time. Okay, there we go. Okay. That should be enough window for her for her tush. Chad, how many there's gonna be so many ways we're gonna say the word butt in this video, aren't we? Courier Dan, are you actually liking this view? Oh, yeah, there it. I actually. Okay. Courier Dan, are you enjoying the view? Am I doing your character justice? Oh man, I hope I'm doing your character justice. Okay. I can't really make a definition, or otherwise I'll get the or otherwise I'll get the ban hammer from Twitch. And yes, and I'm sure Giant, but okay. Yeah, okay, I got that. Okay, let me try to in other words, no wedgies. I mean, okay, I think that should be fine. But I think I need to actually fix that. Okay, my ass view is not okay. The ass view is not being favorable with me as of late. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe I'll fix this thing up a little bit later because it's not really a fabric, it's just metal. Why are y'all staring at the booty? Maybe it's because I'm trying to get this booty work! This beautiful behind, this glorious tush. Plus, you'd be surprised how many times you've seen a wedgie with outfits that probably shouldn't make one. Yeah, this is true. I hope I don't get terms of service from this. I hope I don't get the ban hammer from this just because I'm trying my best to draw a butt. Okay, alright, where's the tail? There's the tail. There's the tail. Okay. Okay. Twitch, please. I'm trying to draw a Super Saiyan OC. And Super Saiyans have elaborate armor, and that also includes this. That's all I'm trying to do, Twitch, okay? That's all I'm trying to do. Okay. Okay. I even watched this weirdish movie called Star Chaser Legend of Orin, and it shows a fembot's personality circuits as being in her ass. That doesn't sound far off. I mean, I remember watching Robots back in the day, and there's this one character called Aunt Fanny, and she literally has a huge ass. So, yeah, you're not entirely wrong on that. I'm sure you don't have to worry. Everyone loves Man, my friends are missing a good view right now. Man, everyone's missing a good view right now. Well, my friends in the inn, they're missing a view. They should back. Twitch, give me a real Let's see. Maybe I should not actually define this ass a little bit more often. I think I should Okay, no, not Cortana. I don't need Cortana right now.
Hey, listen.
Let's see. Yes, Fang Spectre? A female Saiyan warrior in armor. I think you're giving Twitch. I think you're good. Given Twitch doesn't seem to care about lewd crap. I don't know. I mean, I've seen people who are actually getting the. I don't know. I mean, I kind of saw Twitch giving people the boot or something just because. Well, it's just that Okay. I don't know. I mean, if anything, I'm much more worried about how I don't know. I mean, I've seen PNG. I've seen VTubers actually getting the boot from Twitch, and that kind of shit kind of scares me. You know. I'm clipping this. They care within reasons. Yeah, they're not wrong. Boy Splatty's not wrong. for feck's sake. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I have to do the same thing into her other knee. Okay. Okay, I need to start drawing the insides of her knee. And we're gonna define the muscle calf right there. I mean, as long as you don't draw outline nudity or lewd stuff, you are fine. Yeah, that is true, that is true. But sometimes you can't help but be a little bit too careful because Twitch can really have its panties twisted really fast. Really, really fucking fast. The joke is there. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can actually work through this.
Hey, listen.
Yes, Emerald Marie? Next thing I know Han Solo slaps a piece of tape over her mouth, opens a hatch on her butt. Okay, let me see if I can actually work on her feet. And, Okay, how am I going to make this work? I think we're going to have to redraw the feet for the sake of the back perspective. No, we do need this though. Okay, so... Okay, no. There we go. Okay, so how am I going to make you work? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That's where the feet also would be at. Not gonna lie, Clip's moment might be better than a Dodogama incident. Oh, that's gonna live on to the rest of my stream career, innit? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That is fair. That is okay. Okay, so, we're gonna go ahead and start working onto the back heels. No, wait. Okay. There we go, and, oh, it's 4:03 already? Okay, maybe we'll use this opportunity to actually, the Dodogama incident. Maybe before, okay, I'll explain this real fast before we actually go into our break. Basically, when I was playing Monster Hunter World sometime in the past, Dave and I encountered the Dodogama, and we're trying our best to not kill the boy. If not, we have to capture it. But we both accidentally killed the boy, or I killed the boy, and as such, the inn is not really happy about that, and I got pillowed by retaliation by the entirety of the inn. Ugh. So, yeah. Okay, guys, we'll actually use this opportunity to actually go for a 10-minute break. So, how about we actually go stand up and use the bathroom, get some drinks, and snacks. Okay, so I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes, okay? See you soon. All right, we are back. Thank you guys for waiting for me. Oh, Dave! Hi!
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm currently trying to finish up where I could when it comes to this commission, and well, more like in the case of trying to work on this back post of this commission, and well, it's a little bit tricky.
Ah, I see. This explains the clips.
Yep. Hold on a second. Now that I took a better look at it, I'm gonna get rid of the front end, and I'm gonna put it into that. And we're going to fix this butt. Fangs.
I think Dan approves.
I'm glad that you actually are liking this, Courier Dan. I know this is serious business, but I kind of want to see the gremlin again. Alrighty then. If you want to bring forth the gremlin, by all means. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and... Besides, I don't think you were actually there when you saw Gremlin's new look. Which I'm gonna bring her out right now, so if you excuse me everybody, I am gonna go into a tunnel.
No gremlin.
Yeah! Oscarman just came back from pool.
Yes, I see you have your swimming outfit on.
Yes. Oscarman actually got this floaty from Blue Dragon Lady.
Very nice.
Oscarman paid for it with 5 plat.
You paid 5 platinum
Yes.
for a floaty.
Yes.
Ah, where did you get this 5 platinum?
Oscarman actually sees innkeepers drawing money. Monkey. Big monkey lady.
I'm now very confused.
Innkeeper hates pet sticky. But Oscarman actually is prepared for summer. Oscarman's got everything. Goggles, floaty, flippers, swimsuit. Everything is all ready.
Why do I feel like there's a catch and you're forgetting something? That's what we forgot. The pillow-resistant sunscreen.
Oscarman has been told to have SPF 2000.
I think if you have SPF 2000, you will quite literally die from freezing to death due to not getting any energy from the sun.
Wait, no, that is for vampires. Hey, listen,
Yes, thankfully we don't give them that stuff. It would be very awkward with them walking around at daytime.
But Strahd uses it though.
Thankfully, Strahd isn't here.
Oscarman is doing fine. Oscarman actually swim. Oscarman actually does swimming in pool. Oscarman actually wants to do more cannonballs.
I hope you mean figurative cannonballs and not actual cannonballs.
Yes.
I would be very concerned if the local pool gave us a call complaining about a gremlin terrorizing the other swimmers by firing cannonballs at them.
Oscarman is fine, Wizard. Oscarman has been training.
Training what exactly?
To do dives.
Oh, okay, so you are just normal cannonballing.
Yes.
Just make sure you don't do that with the floaty. That might not go quite so well.
But this floaty can actually fly.
That's a first.
Yes. It's why it's special, though.
It was special because it cost 5 platinum.
Ma? How come you upset?
5 platinum is a lot of money to spend on a floaty that you could probably get for 5 silver.
Ma. But this is limited edition, though.
I guess, but we still only have so much platinum.
Ma.
I'll let you keep it though.
Thank you. It certainly has many to be fair, it has lots of features that Housekerman wants to keep. It can fly. It has cup holders. It can also change color, but it's only blue for now.
It has cup holders.
Yes.
Color me intrigued. No pun intended.
Also, it can shoot lightning.
Wait, what? Why?
Oh, wait, I forgot. Is that gum?
Gremlin. No gum. If you're going to have gum, you need to dispose of it once you're done with it.
Housekerman would eat the gum. It's perfectly fine. No, it's flying!
Oh boy. Gremlin, calm down. I need you to calm down, Gremlin. Hold on, can't that floaty fly as well?
Yeah, can actually do that.
Yeah, you should be able to control where you're flying around. Oh no, what have I done? Not too fast, Gremlin. Also, don't forget. Careful, Gremlin. You don't want to stay up there too long. Otherwise, you're going to miss your show.
Wait, so? Housekerman, you think I die?
Drink your jockey milk. Come here.
But I can't
Come here and have your jockey milk.
I can't be attacked by Hitman! Oh, that actually is funny though.
Alright. Come here, Gremlin.
It actually feels funny. dito. Ah!
Come down, Gremlin.
Oscar, my nap feels better.
Yes.
Vicky. And now Huskerman is gonna go watch show will unfold.
Wait, how are you gonna watch your show at the pool?
It has either screen. Wow!
Wait, Gremlin, that show is not rated child friendly. I hope that's not a public pool.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
The house gremlin introduced me to the fact that her floaty apparently can not only fly but shoot lightning.
Well, that could explain why it's 5 plat.
Yes, I was also rather taken aback by how expensive it was.
And it came from Azura's hoard. I mean, on one hand, we're finally figured out why she has it, how she got it, but 5 plat for a single floaty.
Yes. Also, she said she was going to go and watch her show at the pool. I hope that's not a public pool.
I hope that's not a public pool.
I've heard there's some interesting scenes in that show.
You mean the Fair Bull King?
I hope that's not the one she's watching, but yes.
Yeah, that's what she's usually watching, and it does actually have some explicit scenes.
Are you saying this from first-hand experience?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Huh. Would have thought you would have been more approving of that particular
I
subject
mean,
matter.
I do, but it's Gremlin. We're talking about Gremlin here.
Ah, right.
I mean, I am actually kind of can't help but be concerned because we're talking about a show that has not only is a sort of isekai adventure, if you will, but violence, drug use, political bullshit, but also goods. A lot of goods.
Oh dear.
Yes! I mean, can you see why I'm a little bit tad bit concerned when Grandma watches it and she watches the director's cut? How she actually does that, I don't know.
I think she uses Faye VPN.
I mean, they would definitely be the one who could do something like that. Okay, so she's going on in the dark web. No, that's the dark web is possibly owned by the Underdark. Yep, the Underdark. I will not be surprised if the dark web is owned by the Underdark.
Yeah, House Gremlin seems more interested in the Feywilds than the Underdark, to be fair.
I mean, to be fair, she is technically Fae.
I think so, based on everything I've seen.
Yeah. Alright, so we're now gonna go right ahead and start cleaning up her, we're gonna clean this thing up now, so that way we don't have to worry about this later. That or the dark web that is owned by the cursed spiders. I mean, yeah, well, no, it would make a whole lot of sense if the drow owns the dark web.
Certainly be thematically fitting.
Oh yeah, Okay, now let's go ahead and start fixing up any pieces of areas that needs to be cleaned. And let's take a good look at her back shot now. I think this looks pretty good for her back shot.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm not used to back shots with so much clothing.
I mean, she is based on a Super Saiyan, alright? And I tried my best to actually, do her character justice.
That's fair, but that wasn't the joke I was going for.
I mean, Boy Spotty also did something similar, too.
Yes. I mean, from what I've seen, you've done a pretty good job of replicating the Saiyan style armor.
Even though it's not my traditional Toriyama style, I actually am happy I was able to pull this thing off. Besides, I grew up with Dragon Ball, and I grew up with Dragon Ball, and I'm more particularly with Dragon Ball Z, because when it comes to the Filipino dub, when I first got exposed to Dragon Ball, it's almost at the tail end of Dragon Ball, on normal Dragon Ball before it becomes Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, same for us growing up. It was definitely a good show to grow up with.
I think the first memories that I got when it comes to Dragon Ball was during the time when Goku actually defeats King Piccolo, if you will.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. And boy, that scene still lives in my head rent-free, if you will.
Yeah, I only got to see Z for the most part. Saw a little bit of Dragon Ball, but Z was sort of the main contender for us.
I think when it comes to the scenes of when it comes to Z, the Cell arc is the one that actually basically permanently lives straight into my head, at least to some scenes of it.
The Cell arc had some really good fights as well, so.
Mm-hmm. Especially dealing with an antagonist who actually is a culmination of the previous heroes, if you will.
It's always a catch-22 about trying to get that one right.
Yep. No. But you know, but you did miss out a lot on what we actually discussed here in the end. We also went as far as to discussing about TF2 and Gmod, as well as to the extension to a brief summary of what TF2 freaks are. And knowing your history, you have a better lexicon on how TF2 freaks basically are.
Yeah, that's true. It has been a while since I've delved into that subject matter.
It has, but it is an enjoyable one because when it comes to TF2 freaks, you can't help but actually applaud to some of the creativity that comes with it. Or some that is basically very simple, yet it actually sticks to memory to this day.
Yeah, it was. I mean, at its core, it's just a bunch of people having everything from fun to silly ideas and bringing them to life in Gmod, which is something to appreciate in and of itself.
Yep. By the way, is the doppelganger arc has been taken care of or not?
Effectively, I think for a lot of us, things just sort of went on permanent hiatus. Because adulting.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah, so I can't speak to what everybody else's experiences have been specifically, but I mean, in my case, I literally moved country, had to get a whole new job, and a whole bunch of other stuff, including my changing interests having an effect.
But
So
you-
it's not like we've. I don't think most of us have given up on it per se. It's just that we have to dedicate our time to adulting these days.
Yeah, you know what, that's fair. Okay, let me go ahead and combine both of these now. And the back shot is basically done. Because we got the front shot and now we got the back shot. And I just realized I forgot to do in some detailing on the back shot.
Don't take that out of context.
I mean, I did spend a good 10 to 15 minutes trying to get a butt right. And also praying to the Twitch gods to not actually get me terms of service because of that.
Fair enough.
After all, human anatomy is tricky. Even for me. Even for someone like me, you know? But that's the beauty when it comes to art. You can't help but actually want to improve. Because you can't just stay stagnant. You gotta actually have to learn how to improve so your craft will actually become bigger and better than before. Lest you'll end up becoming, lest you'll end up stagnate and you'll end up, and your skills will end up becoming much more rustier than before. Like Andrew Dobson, for an example. Oh boy, why do I bring up that? No, it needs to be said and done. Okay. For those who actually have stick around in the net or has been indulging into webcomics, I'm sure that some of you are aware of some person named Andrew Dobson. He was an artist who created his own format comic called So You're a Cartoonist, and his art style is very reminiscent to that of like the 80s and 90s of anime of the past. Thing is though, what makes him so infamous in the net is that he is so insensitive. He cannot handle criticism at all. Like the man would actually, like if you, like the comments was between this art sucks and you should too, and you should do some bit of shading and fixing here and there. Both of these do not matter when it comes to Dobson. One of these is proper criticism than the other, but to Dobson, they're both the same thing. And he would actually keel over. He would actually fall over, and he would actually argue over it because of that. He's also known for dressing up his persona to that with a hat to eventually a blue bear with glasses and a hat. And oh boy, he was very, very infamous. But he's also infamous that he never improved his art style. He never actually got better. And if anything, he serves as a cautionary tale to not do what he does, if you will. Because, you know, he's an artist, and he actually did do well, but when he was in his college time. But unfortunately, he stagnates. He never improves, and as such, his art suffers. That is my one fear as an artist, if you will, to not take the time to absorb criticism and actually improve your art. Once upon a time, I did not accept criticism because I was not emotionally trained for it, or taught how to accept it and how to properly listen. But eventually I did, and thank fuck I actually did, so I can actually improve, or otherwise I'll never be able to have the friends that I have right now.
That is also true.
Yeah. What the hell happened here? So we're just gonna go ahead and actually do that, and we're gonna go ahead, draw the little bit of bicep definition right there. So yeah, I would appreciate criticism so long as it's I appreciate honey! Hi! You scared me again.
Valley.
Also,
Force of habit.
I found the yarn winder. How?
I was moving around during trying to get ready for work, and then I need it. I got you another one. It's gonna be here tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, but I had to kill but I had to wind a yard that was part of the scene of a crime.
I wasn't responsible for the yard.
No, the cats did. They took one yard that I managed to wind them, and they turned it to pieces. Well, I say tore it to pieces, but they unwinded it and they turned it into spaghetti.
Is it the one you just bound up?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes! Like last night when I was trying to go to bed, I finally look into the coffee table and I noticed something's off. I turn on my light on my phone and my eyes widened as dinner plates as I saw a yard. I freshly winded up thanks to a yard winder. It had turned into a fucking spaghetti all over the floor. And
Also, if you're wondering about the car, essentially I was trying to get in between the gap between the couch and the coffee table. Then while I was getting in,
you bumped into it and broke it.
I got a big knee.
Oh.
Look at this thing.
I know, but it can kill people if it need be.
Yes, it can, and it has.
And yeah, last night when I was looking all over the scene in a mess, there's only 2 cats there's nearby it, Joe and Cole. And I was like, oh my god, oh my god.
Which one of them is known for destroying shit?
Oh, I was like, why did you do that? And Joe, it just basically, and I'm gonna do this redeem.
She's lucky she's cute.
She is lucky she's cute, but my yard! I was gonna use that to crochet! My yard! My yard! I was gonna crochet! I was gonna wind it up today, but then your knee gave it a crit damage! You crit damaged it with your knee!
No, I made a crit fail in terms of a perception check.
Leave a yarn ball nearby unprotected and pets will take a chance to play. You're not wrong, Lord Bluff. You're not
Here's the
wrong.
thing, I'm
Very
pretty sure
correct.
it was Cole for the sole reason that he seemed to be in a very playful mood that day.
It's my yard. I am so upset. Oh, I am so upset.
Cracks, I'm gonna do this for Evil's sake, boy Splatty.
Okay, let me go and put this all together. Okay. Ink. Master font. Oh no!
Thing wrong.
Oh, I gotta do this redeem real fast.
Oh.
New?
You are cringe, honey.
Chat is cringe.
You are both.
Oh.
They are cringe for making you do that, and you are cringe for playing along with it.
Oh, man. Oh.
It's making me cringe!
Well, Jackson Dragon is dead!
Well, he's dead. Moving on.
Oh no, can it get any worse?
I've learned not to ask such questions.
Okay, let me go ahead and start working onto this character. I think we'll just carry on and try to best to finish up this character. So, Splatty got a not 20 or not 1. So, where'd you get those icons? Oh, table story. Okay. Okay, so. we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning up these areas here. And then afterwards, we're definitely, I think I may only have enough in me to actually do the front. And then I'll do the back offline, and this commission will probably be finished.
Nice. By the way, I had a bit of a creative bug today.
Yes, dear?
Yeah, I got bit by the creative bug.
Oh?
Yeah, I did a bunch of writing and stuff for Ragas.
Oh! Oh, fuck. I need to do that. I need to get back into doing something similar for Scarlet.
I just let it come naturally, hon.
I think if anything, it requires me to draw out Scarlet's, key characters, if you will.
I'm gonna go to the other room then, okay?
Okay.
I'll probably hop in here in a bit. Are you just about to finish up?
About 15 minutes I should finish up because I need to go and make dinner.
Okay.
Besides, with today's game, I definitely need to start cooking fast.
If you need to, I got stored the 2 slices of pizza from Domino's.
You sure?
If need be.
I mean, okay.
Then we can save the cooking and stuff for after the game and I can have bombs.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. No, I definitely need to put this in a different layer so I don't actually have to. No, wait. Okay. There we go. Pizza? Yes. Steve has enough pizza left in him to actually last until for the end for this game, and if need be, I may have to go and start cooking. But I think it all depends on how much time we actually have left. Cause I have a game that starts around in 6. That's run by Savage. That usually takes place on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Different games, same schedule. And so I may not stick around for too long. So we'll only be able to do the front body and the back body, if you will. But I will say this though, she really is coming in along pretty well.
I agree.
Okay. There we go, and this looks like she's best suited to be that of a VTuber model.
Well, with that pose, she could definitely be used as a live 2D template.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start carrying on the rest of her form. I'm gonna turn you on so I can I'm gonna turn this. No, Dave, don't chat, don't you dare! Don't, oh, doggone!
Not on Twitch.
What did I miss?
Mickey had a Freudian slip.
It's not!
Care to bring me up to date?
No! No!
As I said, minor Freudian slip.
All right.
Can this get
Feel
any
better.
worse? Can this get any worse?
As
It
I
could have been a
told you,
bigger Freudian
it'll always
slip.
get worse if you say that.
Yeah. That's why we're telling you to stop saying that. Stop jinxing it.
Let's see. Wanna try and make something that's called love treats. It's basically chocolate cake with chocolate cream sprinkled with chocolate with cocoa flakes cut into squares.
Chocolate.
That is a lot of chocolate, and I would love to make that, but that would be a lot even for me.
Did you say chocolate?
I like my chocolate with nuts.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Chocolate!
I'm surprised no one actually got the joke.
Yeah, but then I'm not sticking my stuff in your mouth.
Oh no, I got the joke. It just seemed appropriate to continue it.
Meanies.
Honey, both of us are pseudo jarheads and who are very fluent in bullshit. What do you expect?
I wouldn't call myself a pseudo.
I take Azura! Azura! Oh shit! Hi, Azura! What's good? We're currently doing a commission for Courier Dan, which is for a reference sheet, and it's nice to see you in there. Hi.
I take her. She take her. I take her. Sure, take her. Just take it all at once, son.
Is this my life now?
Yes, you're a VTuber. You're perpetually bullyable.
No.
You are going a little excessive.
Yeah, I suppose I am. Sorry about that.
Okay. Oh, I almost forgot about her headband. Okay. No, that is not where it's supposed to go. No, okay, okay, sure. All right, have it your way, Clip. But I think she actually looks really good.
I agree.
Not often do I actually draw characters like this, but I'm actually surprised that it came out pretty good.
I cannot say that I am surprised.
You're very talented, after all.
Aw, thank you. Alright, time for the eye highlight. Alright, and we're just gonna go do that. I could see this as a VTuber model. I mean, I'm not the only one who actually thinks
Yes,
similarly.
Mickey basically made that exact same comment earlier. This is actually pretty good for a template.
Hello!
Jay,
Yep.
you're back!
Okay.
How are
Yes.
you feeling?
Right. A little better. Got to go to the gas station, pick up a treat for myself, and I played some games with Rachel.
That's good. That's good.
Also spent some time watching cartoons.
Okay. So far, I think I'm doing well when it comes to Courier Dan's OC.
Yeah, let's see. Looks like you're mostly done with the flats.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I'm seeing.
When it comes to reference sheets, commissions, they're most likely gonna be just flats, if you will. Jay, you missed the V. I don't think it. I sent a few pics to what they look like on Discord. Okay, let me see what they look like in Discord. Okay. Oh, so that's what they look like. Okay, maybe that's not. They're not as bad as I thought. That does look pretty good.
I feel like I'm missing some context.
Boys Glotty is just asking me, what if since I like making treats, what if I make something similar to this?
Oh, that looks delicious. What is that?
Let me just scroll up.
Apparently they're called love treats.
Yeah.
Looks like brownies. Or
It's
maybe a
actually
chocolate cake of some kind.
It is
Yeah,
a cake.
Chocolate cake with
Okay.
chocolate cream sprinkled with cocoa flakes that cut into squares.
I think I would replace the cocoa flakes with white chocolate shavings because I'm not a huge fan of coconut. I'm gonna be honest.
I am not a fan of coconut either.
This makes me want to and get my stuff together to remake the family recipe for gluten-free chocolate cake. I need to find some almond flour.
I think you can find proper almond flour, in certain shops.
Just make sure the gremlin doesn't get her hands on it.
Well, either almond flour or potato flour, and yes, potato flour is a thing.
Yeah, I know potato flour is a thing. I've done my fair share of cooking with alternative ingredients.
Yeah, for me it's, well, for mostly originating from my parents, it was very much a requirement because gluten-free diet in the 90s.
Ah. Yeast, of course.
Now, time for me to fix this butt. I had so much trouble trying to make this butt work.
Good grief,
I think you succeeded.
there's a couple of hams there.
Oh, hold on, let me close that.
No, the hams are the thighs.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about the thighs.
Ah, okay then we're on the same page.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fix up the hair, which shouldn't take too long. Let's see. I'm also
Oh, hold up. Looks like some of the black leaked onto the belt or something.
no worries. I got the eraser for the job,
All right, just trying to help.
and I do appreciate the help. I don't want to be the friend who actually is snippy when it comes to. If I ever become snippy when it comes to helps, let it be known I'm not in a really good mind state.
Fair enough.
And if that does happen, I do actually apologize. You know.
You know, I always wondered something about Saiyans and their tails.
Yeah.
What about them?
Did it make it difficult using the bathroom for them, or actually they probably didn't even have those on Vegeta?
I don't really know.
From what I've seen, their tails are very, very flexible, so I imagine the answer is no.
Yeah. My point is, if I had a tail, I would fuss about it getting dirty or something like that.
I mean, if we actually see what when we look back when it comes to characters like Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa, when given that they still have tails at the time, they actually have this quirk that they actually wrap their tails around their waist.
Oh yeah,
That's
they did
cool.
do that. They wrapped their tails around their waist as a means of keeping it out of harm's way.
That and the fact that their musculature seems to be strong enough for them to easily lift their tails out of the way without issue, so I don't think it would actually be a problem.
Not to mention the tails are strong enough to actually smack someone with it, as evidenced by Krillin.
It's a strong muscle too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Indeed.
Also, apparently, they have the glands inside of the tails that are responsible for turning Saiyans into great apes. Which is why cutting it off is such a big deal.
I still can't believe Piccolo took the nuclear option by just blowing up the moon. That'll always be funny. That'll always be funny.
I mean,
It's
he
either-
probably didn't understand the Saiyan biology at the time and didn't realize that cutting the tail would have helped.
Yeah, that is true, but
Then again, he also removed the tail right after.
then again, we wouldn't be able to have golden lines that the bridge actually provided.
Ugh, the hell is that thing? Well, whatever it is, I don't like looking at it. This neither.
It's either that or stop mocking me.
Ha!
Honestly-
Take that, moon. Perfect orbit my ass!
Oh man, I feel bad for Monster Carrot up there though.
Oh
Monster
no.
Carrot's dead.
No, actually, fun fact, Monster Carrot's still alive.
How?
He's actually alive up there.
That's dope.
No, I'm serious. He actually appeared in a very recent panel in the manga.
How?
He's still alive and still making mochi.
Oh,
Hold
my
on, I'm-
brain!
Hold on, I am getting the I'm getting the panel just to prove I'm not making this up.
Oh, this is, that name kind of rings a bell, so, oh boy, okay.
There it is, in the sidebar. He's still alive with his 2 henchmen. Also, according to an interview with Toriyama, when Roshi blew up the moon the first time, Monster Carrot and his goons were just floating around in space, aimlessly, until the moon was reformed and they got back on it.
Oh, that's not actually, terrifying
Horrifying?
to think of at all.
Yeah, those 3 can survive in a vacuum. Just think about that.
Morbid! That
Place
is
is a fuck 'em.
incredibly morbid.
Yeah, but they're still alive.
Okay. Oh, jeezy. It's... Okay, look at the time. Okay, I, need to actually get myself going here on my end, but we actually kinda did it. I might have to work on this a little bit later, though. Cause, okay, hold on. Let me actually, put this all into one folder. Cause, we did a chat. Let's see. When it comes to this character, we have did the dynamic, the front, and the back pose of this character. And afterwards, it's just gonna be compiling them all together, putting them in, putting in a color swatch, and that's about it. So I really am glad that we got this commission just done and done.
Yeah, this is really good. Also, I noticed that the tail is a little longer compared to most Saiyans, but I think that's forgivable.
That is, I'm certain that there's Saiyans out there who has tails much longer than the other.
Now I'm just imagining a bobtail Saiyan. That sounds so stupid. They're monkeys, not cats.
So let's see. Here's where I send you all off to.
Looks like Girly Wolf Pup's doing Mega Man 3. I don't really see anyone else on my end that you'd know.
Banks is also currently on, as well as Red Claw, Heavenly Father, Scissor Runner. You know what? How about we actually just go and roll a die, if you will.
Okay.
Let's
That
see.
sounds fair.
In doubt, roll a
1,
die.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get a D6. I'll use my Alpha Legion dice for this.
Okay. Also, yoink! Run to the road.
But yeah, I'm also glad that you guys enjoyed today's stream, and you also got to take a look at House Gremlin's new swimsuit for this summer. So let's see, let's call it. 1 is Banks, 2 is Wolf Pup, 3 is Scissor Runner, 4 is Red Claw, 5 is Heavenly Father, 6 we're gonna have to roll this again. Okay, that's a 3. So, okay, Banks is 1, Wolf Pup is 2,
Oh, my
Scissor
shoulder
Runner is
popped.
3. Okay, so we're all going to Scissor Runner. You know, it has been 6 million years since we last saw her.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Scissor Runner.
She's one of the few people that Melly knows. Also responsible for doing her comic for her art. One of the comic artists of the Scale and Tail. So yeah, how about we actually go and see her? It's been a while. Okay, you'll do. Also, for those who Also, you know what? How about we use a new emote that I've actually designed for this one? We're gonna use this sunglasses emote for the House Gremlin.
Ah.
There it is.
Nice.
Wait, hold on. Let me get a better look. Oh,
Yes. So with that, you can actually access this emote by right away if you actually sub to me in Twitch, or by using the feathers that you have, you can actually unlock that for the day.
Hang on. Hold on. What the frick?
Where is she?
Oh.
There she is.
Oh, Twitch just borked on my end. Lovely.
Are you okay?
I think the signal's just borking out, or maybe the bandwidth or whatever.
Oh dear. Well, I hope that you guys actually enjoy the stream and actually enjoy the stream and watching this progress go. We're gonna tackle another commission again, and this time around it's going to be the first step of a very chunky commission. But until then, may you all have a good night. May you all eat well and rest well. And I'll see you guys next time at the Paper Plane Inn. Take care!
Good night.
Catch you
everybody.
later!
Sure.